We going live and on 10. You got a song you really want dead. Got a song you really want dead. Got a song you really want dead. We going live and on 10. You got a song you really want dead. Got a song you really want dead. Got a song you really want dead. We going live.
What's good, everybody? It's Sunday, and you know what time it is. It's Live and Untapped, episode 5. Jams, what is good? How's your week been?
Good. Wait, are we already 5 episodes in?
We're
That's
5
a lot.
episodes in. Yeah, right?
That's a lot.
Time is flying by.
First and foremost, my week has been crazy, but I'm happy to be here.
Exactly. We look forward to the Sundays. First and foremost, we want to let everybody know that we're taking next week off because it is July 4th weekend. We will be back on July 11th for episode 6, but we're going to get into episode 5 right now because we have a very, very special guest, and we don't want to waste any more time. So today's special guest is none other than a director, a writer, and producer, and he is JYJWLZ. With a passion for directing, writing, and cinematography, entrepreneur and award-winning filmmaker JYJWLZ has been creating impactful visual content for 15 years. Jay founded production company 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘 House Films in 2005, collaborating on award-winning films and music videos with popular names with the music industry such as John Legend, Lil Wayne, Sean Puffy Combs, 50 Cent, Wiz Khalifa, Rick Ross, Faith Evans, DJ Khaled, Ice-T, and more. In 2018, he co-founded Rodriguez Brothers Media with two-time Emmy Award-winning filmmaker Giorgio Rodriguez. They quickly garnered attention with the 2019 music video release Don't Cry by Lil Wayne and 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏. In films, Jay's directed Paulette Washington, Michael Wright, Leon, Andre Arroyo, Rob Morgan, Anthony Chris, Jermaine Huggy Hopkins, and many more. In March of 2021, Jay's most recent film, Steps, was acquired by publicly trading firm House Cinedigm in Los Angeles, California, and shortly after that, Jay garnered a Grammy Award when Body Count won for its controversial Bum Rush Best Metal Performance. Jay's looking forward to wrapping up his recently developed documentaries, The Larry Davis Story and $1 at a Time. Everybody, please, please, please give it up for JYJWLZ. Jay, what's good, man?
Hey, what's going on, my guy?
Man, you're nonstop. It looks like you're on a set right now. Are you on a set?
Yes, I am. I am on the set of a Ruby Rose music video called Twerk. No idea when it's being released. Sometime in the next maybe week and a half or so. But yeah, we're here. We're rocking out in LA, doing what we do.
I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. And because one thing that I've always wanted is to show the insight of from a director's perspective, because I know you filmed so many music artists and you've done so many music videos, and I feel like you kind of know what you're looking for or what you want to see to make it come alive, as opposed to just a song.
Yeah, well, you know, when we collaborate with these artists, you know, we always have to keep in mind it's, you know, they're artists, so this is their art form as well, and we're here really just to facilitate a visual medium.
Right.
And obviously the goal being to elevate the music to its next platforms. But yeah, you know, when we work with artists, it's fun working with creatives that want to push an envelope, or they're just vibrant, you know, in general, vibrant personalities. So it's it's fun, man.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to it. Our very first segment is what we like to call Drafted. Drafted is where music artists and or music producers come onto the show and tell us about a song that they're currently working on, followed by a live performance of what they have so far. Okay. And the very first guest is a very special, important person to me because he's an anchored talent music artist. Jams and I both know him. We've done a couple of projects in the past together. This guy is he's ready to go. Like, I just got to put him in front of the right people, and he's just going to take off. So Jams, do you want to introduce our very first drafted music artist?
Yep, absolutely. So folks who have been with the show from the beginning will recognize this guy. Our next guest is not just because he's one of the original artists of the Anchor Talent Group, but because of his ability to put art into anything musically, is Mr. J Artiste himself, formerly known as Lyrically Ills. He's a New York City-based hip-hop recording artist, songwriter, and record producer. He was raised in Jamaica, Queens, New York, and he's gained a strong recognition for his cover to B.O.B.'s hit song Airplanes featuring Hayley Williams, which grew viral on YouTube, hitting nearly 500,000 views and downloads in 1 week. And his I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but it got taken down due to copyright issues. So J Artiste was born into a family of talent. His grandmother was, I'm gonna say this wrong, I'm so sorry, Mifani Shantana Hines.
This is why I drew the ball in your court. I was like,
right.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Okay. But she was the founder of AICH, was American Indian Community House in New York City. His grandfather was Willard C. Hines, who was an artist, co-founder of the AICH, and a World War II veteran. Jay wears his grandfather's original dog tags on him frequently in honor of Willard. And then the name J Artiste is derived from his grandfather's signature stamped on all of his paintings, Will Artiste. J Artiste has performed locally and across the country, as well as been featured on projects internationally from the UK to Spain and Saudi Arabia. He's also contributed his music as the opening act performance by 𝗟𝗩𝗘𝗏 and 𝗘𝗣𝗙𝗪 at the San Diego Indie Fest 8, and he's collaborated with YouTube star and philanthropist Prince EA. His style is best described as poetic lyricism, who can switch up his flows to deliver strong and relatable messages, connecting through his music while maintaining a commercial sound. So, J Artiste, right. I am so sorry for butchering your grandmother's name, but welcome to the show.
Yo,
there's the man right
there. What's going on, guys?
How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Jay, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
All right, same here.
All right, so we're going to get into it. So, Jay, when and how did you first discover your ability to make music?
It goes back to when I was like a kid, like maybe 10. I was literally 10 or 12. I was literally rapping along to songs, like on beat before I even knew what it was. And I was just singing along to things. And my mom would play like, you know, old school songs, anything from like Led Zeppelin to Sade to, you know, you name it. Like the range is so crazy that it's just like, and I would just catch on to everything and just sing and rap and do my little things even before I was really doing it, you know? So right then and there, I was like, all right, this is something I really should be doing.
And so, Jay, you know, I'm a big fan, and I've listened to all of your songs, and you've recorded quite a few up until this point. But I got to ask, which do you think is your favorite?
Favorite of mine?
Yeah, which one of your songs are your favorite? I'll give you a couple.
No, I mean, there's gonna be like one of those. You're gonna hate me for it, but I mean, every song that I've done is very, very special to me, and I really mean that. Like, they truly are. Like, some have gotten better buzz than others, but honestly, some songs that people don't really like are some of my personal favorites. So I mean,
and like, what is the name of the song that you're currently working on? I know you're working on so many different songs. Like,
that's why I'm on Drafted tonight, and I'm actually really excited about it because I don't even have a name. This song is something that I just started, and then I got sidetracked with so many projects that it just got put in the file somewhere. And I've always wanted to get it done. It's something that's special to me. It's something that's different from things that I've been doing lately, like the bar heavy, high energy stuff. This is more mellow. It's more like soulful. It's more like, you know, painting pictures with words and stuff. It's something that's real special to me, and I'm excited to share it with you guys to get feedback and have you guys help me finish this song because you know, I feel like there's a level it can still go to. It's really incomplete. So
okay, that
sounds good. So all right, then what inspired you to? I know it's still in the very early processes, but what inspired you to write this song?
So the song starts off where I'm really tired of the same things. And it was just more of how, like, I feel like things today are just not even just in music. I feel like even just in media in general, a lot of it is very repetitive in a sense, and it's good. It's great, and the quality today is amazing. But I feel like as artists, we're capable. There's so many geniuses out there, and they're capable of so much versatility, and I just feel like sometimes they limit themselves in a box. You know, they have to. Sometimes you have to. It's the business. I get it. I understand. But I feel like, you know, we can really expand and really touch on things and create things that are completely outside of the box and out of our comfort zones. And so I while thinking of that, I just started playing around with beats, and this kind of just came out of me.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm always excited to hear new JRT stuff. I've actually never even heard this before because he has so many, and I'm like, which one is he talking about right now? And it's untitled, so I have no idea what it is.
It's so fresh that I didn't even have a chorus idea until this morning. So what I'm doing now is completely new. This is just like a baby. So
all right. Well, we're excited, and again, if feedback is what you're looking for whoever's watching in the audience, please type in the comment section. Give us your feedback. Yeah, and then we'll relay that over to him as soon as he's done giving his exclusive. So, Jay, I'm going to give the entire screen to you, and whenever you're ready, sir, take it away.
Sure. I'm trying to say see you. All right, so for everybody out there listening, you know, I need your ideas. I need your input. Let's do this. Oh, and if the beat's too loud, just stop me. I'll start again. We can adjust. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. I'm really tired of the same things. Same things. I used to tell them turn your words into a painting, but it's the murals like 5 points defacing. It was amazing. So amazing. I could sit on my stoop when I was young in the summertime, looking at you out in the sun. But them younger times faded and poof, it had its run. Now I'm sitting on the stoop with a view of what we've done. Back then it was awesome. I had a Walkman, be in the park, son, there until it darkened. And then we took it to someone's apartment, continued partying, and we was hardly done. Yeah, there was no drugs involved. Fucking maybe I looked at life like fuck the law. My memories of black and white faded into my subconscious next to all this modern day. And if you look at my life, yeah, you'll see I work till the day's gone. I'm sick of these same songs, ain't reaching me right. Yeah, I'll leave the same way I came strong. These tasks that I take on's been changing my life. Yeah, I don't got the time to care what you think. Rather spend my time just sharing my music. So take a look at my life. We're finally doing this right. Yeah, I think so. That's all I got.
That's hard.
That's all I got.
I like that.
You just need a fire second verse, follow up that fire first verse, run that hook another time, a little break in there. That's just fire, bro. You got a record right there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I was going to throw it to Jay and give his opinion, but he came right in swinging. He was like,
I'm sorry. I get excited when I hear things I like.
That's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's fire, bro. I fuck with that.
Thank you.
James, what did you think about that?
I like it. I like it a lot. It's so totally different from what you normally do. So it's cool to see you like try a different vibe. I would say I don't have any suggestions for you. I would just say maybe if you got like a female voice to give you like an echo on like certain spots where like you drop the beat, that might actually be kind of cool too. But overall, you're good. Like that's a good song right there.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So honestly, like I'm with Jams. Like this is something that's a little bit different, you know, because I'm used to some of the stuff when you just go in and you like go hard or whatever you're doing. But this is like I heard a couple of other songs that you have that does have a little bit more emotion involved and has more like it's a deeper part of you when you're doing a song. And I feel like anytime you do that, it really, really showcases like how well grounded you are as an artist and how different you are. So I'm glad you did that for us. I'm glad you were able to show that to Jams and for Jay. We do have some comments that came in. Let's get to some. All right. So Mastia said, good story vibe. Put some dope ad-libs behind it to add cool effects on the story.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a female ad-lib in the back is perfect. You know, like something like that to kind of crescendo underneath what you're saying. It's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
DJ Blade said that's fire. Oh, and have them a female sing the hook. Yeah, that's another thing we can explore also.
Yeah, definitely.
Hip God said adding texture will help. Yep. Again, this is very raw. And again,
as raw as it gets. But for sure.
But thank you for the suggestion, guys. We really appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah.
All right. And then just as an extra thing, so Jay recently sent me something. It was like, what was it, like 2 a.m. last night? He sent me this video of something he's working on that's Queens related. It's a Queens project. Do you want to tell the audience a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so, you know, born and raised in Queens, New York. Queens is like, to me, it's like the melting pot. And to me, I feel like something special to me about Queens is like, no matter where I go or where I've gone, I know when someone's from Queens. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I kind of know when somebody's from Queens. They just have this personality and like aura about them, and it's like just Queens has always been something that's real special. So I was talking with one of my boys, and we just like kind of came up with this cool idea. And we know a lot of people involved, like DJs, fashion designers, all kinds of people. We wanted to make a huge collaboration and just kind of put Queens out there with its own track and its own vibe and its own project, and just build something from scratch. So yeah, I'm working on something for that.
Well, do I have the clearance to play a little something of what you sent?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Again, another thing really rough, but
Jams, are we okay with this? Could we drop an exclusive real quick?
You not asking me for permission, right? Like
You're right, I'm doing it anyways.
Right.
All right, let's check it out.
Hear it.
All right, we'll see how this sounds. Look. Shout out Yo Comet. 𝗟𝗏𝗘, what up? Look. Okay. Yo, back in the day when quarters got me a water and a bag of Lay's, just burnt the new mix of some shit I haven't played. All bands from Addersley, nothing but rappers here. And summers in Jamaica were like matinees, theatrical and ciphers. Other boroughs passing through, we dab you like we like you. It's just casual, we like that. This a Queens thing, and things been changing like the seasons. Don't recognize the streets I grew up in before a reason. The block got a Starbucks, the ad became a staple of success, and people started moving in because they starstruck. I used to walk to the bodega with my guard up. The later it got, the dark mattered like stardust. We wasn't targets, just caught up. But that's what makes you from your hood, was just the way you brought up. You good, if not, then call us. Met up on merit, got a merit, catching heat for some street credit. You eat beef to dead it. Yeah.
Yo, okay. That's fire.
That's
right
the
there.
Artiste we're used to.
Fire. Yeah, fire.
There you go. Well, Jay, if you want to just let everybody know where they can follow you, I can also drop your IG here, like just name drop your website, and then they can stay tuned with what you have up and coming. Oh, wait, hold on. One more time. There we go.
at JArtiste Music on everything. You can find me everywhere at JArtiste Music. It's as simple as that.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for being our first drafted artist for episode 5. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me showcase my drafts. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Everybody, please give it up for JArtiste.
That part.
Peace, man. All right, we're off to a good start. What'd you think of that, Jay? Well, there's so many J's today. I got to tell you.
There's so many J's.
That's
Like,
all right. More J's than merrier, right? I like him, man. I think he's dope. Like he's got his own vibe. You know, he doesn't sound like anybody that that I've heard before 100 different times or anything like that. So yeah, it's very dope. Very dope. I'd like to hear more. You know what I'm saying? Just good hip hop.
All right. Well, we're going to get to our second artist today. He goes by Bera Bentley, and he was born in Paterson, New Jersey, raised in the 183rd Fordham Road section of the Bronx, and has now been residing in Allentown, Pennsylvania for the past 18 years. Bera is a student of the game, barsmith lyricist, and entrepreneur with music streaming on all platforms. He also has a clothing line that's slowly blossoming called Bag Hunters. His famous slang, pay attention or pay extra. Merchandise is available now, but we'll let him talk about that. Our next guest is Mr. Bera Bentley. Yo, what's good?
That was a serious intro. I appreciate that.
No problem, man. You're a busy guy.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I rushed here. I was just at a video shoot. I left it. I said, I got somewhere I got to be. I don't want to leave my peoples hanging. So I made it. Sorry for the delay.
Hey,
No
we
doubt,
appreciate
no doubt.
that. So, Bera, who's one of your biggest inspirations?
Are you able to turn your camera? Landscape? Could we get a landscape view? Bam. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry, Jams. We got to get it right.
Yeah, my bad. All right, starting again. Bera, who's one of your biggest inspirations?
I love me some B.I.G.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Like our biggest, the best to me. Big was the best, and he did it all, and he made me want to, you know, elevate my game. So I love me some B.I.G. Notorious for life. R.I.P.
Absolutely. And then how do you go about selecting like your beats? Like which ones you want to write to, which ones you want to like, you know, tweak and make yours? Like how do you do that?
Well, it's crazy because I'm from that era. Like I just said, Big, Redman's, and just the Mobb Deep.
Oh, you're muted.
We lost your audio. Okay.
Now we lost you.
I think just FYI, Jay is on set right now, so if he's blacked out, he's doing other.
I'm here.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Somebody hit me on my phone.
It's all good. I'm sorry, Bentley. So one more time, we were saying, how do you select your beats when you're creating a song?
Well, I be having different vibes, so I like to have a whole different bunch of beats, but I like to attack one at a time. Sometimes I have 100 beats. You got to focus on one. You can't really mess with too many. So whatever mood I'm in, that's kind of the way I'll go with. If it's gritty or I'm feeling emotional, I do some emotional type stuff. Or if I'm feeling, you know, amped up, I do some amped kind of things. That's how I do it.
Got you. We got a beat going on right now.
Right.
It's killing me. That's the wife blowing me up on both phones.
Oh, there we go.
You better answer so you get in trouble.
Yeah.
All right. So before you do get in trouble, what's the name of the song that you're currently working on?
It's called Shot Glass.
Shot Glass. Okay.
Yeah, Shot Glass.
Shot glass.
It's because my man Jay.
Uh-oh. We lost his audio again.
Then we lost him.
Now he's vertical. You're still muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, Bera. Oh, there we go. Still muted. We're gonna have to move on, but we can keep you in here. Just try to figure out the mic situation and hit me back on the private chat. All right, so we'll get back to him because we do have a couple of other artists coming on the show. Actually, not artists. It's our next segment, which is Beats with the Beats. I'm very excited about this because this is the second time we're doing this. Our first one was just, woo. We heard some fire tracks. And Jay, I'm glad you're here to listen to these because I know you're a fan of hip hop. You're a fan of music in general. So hearing raw music producers come up with stuff and play what they have so far, I think that this is right up your alley. All right. So just a little bit about Beats with the Beats. Like we all know that 50% of a successful song comes from the beat. Like if you missed our last segment of Beats with the Beats, check out episode 2 on Live and Untapped. Right now we're about to unleash 3 savage architects. Our first is holding it down all the way from Canada, and he goes by the name Whitlock. Whitlock is probably the hardest working producer you'll know. Equal parts hard drums, hard work, hard melodies, and endless creative energy make for an unstoppable combination. With Locked and Loaded, he's making his mission of becoming your future favorite producer a reality. Please give it up for our first beast, Whitlock. Whitlock, what's good, man?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. You can hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. What part of Canada are you joining us from?
I'm in the West Coast. So I'm in Vancouver, BC.
Nice.
Very cool. All right, so we're gonna bring in we'll bring in all of the beasts, so this way everybody can hear what the other producers working with. James, do you want to introduce? Yeah, at the same time. Let's unleash all of them.
All right.
So, James, tell us about King Wizard, our second beast.
So the second beast hails all the way from the UK. We got another international person with us, King Wizard, a wizard on the keys, master of several different instruments, and described as a genius by several reputable publications. King Wizard is one of the most experienced producers and writers and most sought-after loop makers in the game. He's an industry trendsetter. Wizard's sound is already being replicated by many producers worldwide.
All right, let's unleash that beast right now. Boom.
Bring him in.
Ed, what's poppin'?
What's good, man?
Hey.
What are you chilling in the rolls right now? What are you doing?
Pretty much, man.
Yeah. Life's good. Life's good.
Yeah,
All right, so we're going to bring our third beast in, so this way we can get you all on the same screen. Our next beast is holding it down for Queens, New York City, and he goes by LexSoFresh. LexSoFresh is a producer / audio engineer and an alumni of SAE Institute, New York City. He is currently an independent label owner. We're not making beats or recording. He is also busy working on his line of hip-hop merchandise, 4 Elements. We're about to bring in our next and last beast, LexSoFresh. What's good?
What's good, people? What's good? How y'all doing, man?
What's up?
We're good, man.
What's cracking?
So we got Queens, we got London, and we got Canada. I'm excited right now. All right, so the way that we do this is we get our very first producer. We'll start with Whitlock. Whitlock, before we get into it, I just want to ask you one quick question. What is your creative process when making a beat? Like, how does it all start? Oh, are you there? Yeah.
Yeah, so normally I start, depending on kind of what opportunities we have going on, but I always like to take a challenge and like start somewhere I wouldn't normally start. So like past couple days I've been working on like some kind of old school like 80s kind of disco stuff. Before that, I'll just work on like some like just I always like to do like something completely different that I wouldn't expect or see myself doing. It seems to always go the best way. A lot of times, like, if I try to make something like that I know I can do, it'll turn out okay, but it won't be anything like a step up from before. So yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you start it off with our very first beat that's made by the first beast, which is yourself. I'm gonna give you the floor, sir, whenever you are ready.
Sounds good. Let's get it going. Just 1 sec here.
Put a word of rib in my mouth and in my.
Pardon me, guys.
Oh, he's cooking up something wicked right now.
All right, we got the first beat here. You know, a little something.
That brought me back, man. That's such a good vibe right there, especially like for the summertime.
Yeah, it's so hot outside today. I've been just making like kind of vibey beats recently.
Getting some
I'm gonna
love in
throw
the
over
comments
to
too.
Yeah, Jay. What did you think of that, sir?
I fuck with it. Like
Yeah.
that can you hear me? Yeah, I fuck with it. It's got like a nice. I like rap music. You know, I mean, I like a lot of different variety of films. I mean, musics, vibes. But I one thing I gravitate to often is like a late night vibe kind of track. You know, whether it be a feel good or something like that. So that kind of fits in that catalog for me. Where I'd bookmark that for my rides home at night. You know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
absolutely. So we got some shout outs. Mas Diaz said locked and loaded, baby. Jay Jules is an amplified artist, said love that groovy feel. He's also a music producer. He was one of our beasts with the beats as well. But thank you for setting that off. That right there put me in the mood. We're gonna get to our Jams. Do you have anything? How did you feel about that first beat?
I liked it. I'm looking at the comments right now, and I'm seconding everything that Hip God's talking about. He said he can hear like 𝗨 rapping on that, or Chris Brown, but Masego, that would be cool. Like that, I could definitely hear him doing something with that. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Like I said, I love the vibe. Definitely puts me in the right mood, especially for the summertime. And I think it's such a universal type of sound that, if somebody had an idea and applied it to whatever you're trying to do, or the beat that is making them feel, it's just going to really be one complete package. So thank you for doing that.
Put somebody like Trey Songz on that record. That's a fire record right there. I ain't even thinking rap. Like, put Trey Songz on there.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
I was actually thinking like Tyler the Creator vibes when I was making it.
There you go.
Okay.
That's on Friday. But yeah.
That's real left. I'm sorry, left.
Whichever way.
All right, so we're gonna get to our second beast. We have 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗩𝗪, are you there? He's muted. All right, so what is your creative process, sir? I know like everybody has their own different ways of creating beats. What is your process?
Well, I don't really have a process. I mean, you just start any which way. That's like saying, if you're at one end of the room, what's your process to get to the other end of the room? So do you put your left foot down first? Do you put your right foot? Do you use your hands to keep your balance? You don't know. You just walk to that door and you walk through it and you see what's on the other side. So there ain't no like, I'm not like, I start with the melody and there's nothing like that. It could be anything. But also, I don't really make beats. If it sucks, I made it. If it's great, I didn't make it. What's great? It's like Quincy Jones, greatest of all time probably. He says, "Let God walk through the room." So I can't make a better beat than what inspiration can make by itself without me butting in. So that's what I try and do, is not butt in and ruin it.
Got you. I love the analogies that you're giving me too. It totally makes sense. Your way of getting across the room doesn't always necessarily putting one foot in front of the other. You might just levitate and fly over there. So who knows?
It's all possible, bro. It's all possible.
All right. So I'm going to let you, I'm going to give the floor to you, and let's hear your first beat that you have ready for us.
I'm going to give you a choice, man. What do you want? Do you want a Meek Mill epic kind of orchestral big build-up kind of beat, or do you want just something just hard and simple and just hard?
Okay, well, Graham said Meek Mill. Let's go with the first one.
Epic.
Go.
Let's hear the build-up.
Let's get it.
Run it.
Just with our team member, Parallax.
Okay. Wow. That beat is hard. Wait, hold on. The other one was harder than this one? I'm wondering what the next beat you're going to play is. I'm going to throw it over to Jams. What did you think of that?
I liked it. So I'm a fan of Meek Mill, not just because I lived in Philly for 9 years, but I like that build up. Some of my favorite rap songs are songs that build up, like Nas One Mic, Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares, like the intro and everything, like all those kinds of songs where like it just takes you up and keeps you there. Those are my kinds of songs. So as soon as you said that, I'm like, yeah, I gotta hear that beat. So that delivered. So I appreciate it. It was good.
That's fire.
All right. Jay, you want to give your feedback, or I can go first? I know you're walking right now.
Man,
you're walking and talking.
That was a real nice track. It fit the bill with what I said. I like the moody records. That had we shot a music video for, speaking of Meek Mill, 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘, and I forgot the homie that sang the hook on it. It was called Heaven and Hell, and that kind of gives that vibe to me. Like it had the tone, and it was a fire production, bro. I like that. I can't wait to hear the next one.
Yeah, that beat totally makes me want to wild out. Like honestly, because when I hear something like that, it's just like, I don't know. It just brings that energy to a certain level. It's just like, damn, like I just want to start like grabbing the mic, or even freestyling, just letting loose and getting really creative, because the beat makes you do that.
That's what I always think. Like if you hear, if you've made it or someone else has made it, whoever's made it, if you hear it and it makes you want to start rapping, that's when it's a good beat. If you hear it and you're listening to it, like, yeah, this sounds great, it's probably finished. They don't need a rapper. You put too much in. If you hear it, you want to start rapping, you're like, that's a great beat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did want to start rapping, but I don't know how to do that.
I got no bars, but yeah, I feel y'all.
Well, the problem is me. I'm an easy audience because I want to rap over everything. But then, like, when I hear something like that, it just really, really gets you to the point. It's like, leave me alone. I'm zoned in. You got me. I'm like, lasered in. But thank you for doing that. All right, we're gonna throw it over to our third beast. Awesome. We have Mr. LexSoFresh. What's good, man?
What it is? What's good? What's good? What's cracking?
Good, man. You're repping Queens. You gotta hold it down.
Absolutely.
All right,
that's so heavy competition, tough competition.
So do you want to tell us about your creativity or your creative process? Do you want to show something real quick? It's up to you. Like what is your process?
Pretty much, I start off with depending on how I feel. That's how you see the drum patterns, or I go with the sample.
Okay.
At times, I really listen to the samples and let it build from there. I like to get the vibe and the feel off the sample. If it hits me, then I start getting the wheels rolling on the gears going. When I hear the sample, I'm like, okay, I got to get the intro. I got to get the break. Start putting it together, piecing it together to make like a story technically.
I love it, man. So I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm gonna let you start with your first beat. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah. Just let me know if the levels are good, because I don't know. I like the beats that I heard, and I don't know if sometimes it doesn't give it justice with the sound. I don't know.
All right,
let me know.
Bring you in.
LexSoFresh.
right. Yo, that shit right there. That shit right there has me like wanting to go to the clubs. Yeah, we can hear you. That shit right there has me feeling like I want to go to the club. Oh, he bounced.
He did.
He didn't like what I said.
That was hot, though. I like that. I'm trying to think of who I could think rapping over that, or it'd be, I think, a female rapper over that would be good.
Yeah. Hello, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
So, Jay, are you there?
I'm here.
What did you think of that?
How was the levels? I don't know.
The levels is good. I think you hit something though, because it kind of like the beat dropped and then it came back in. So I'm not sure if you like hit your keyboard or something, but just overall, I thought the track was dope. Like because it kind of made me feel like a bouncing track. Like it had a real club bounce track to it. So you know, I was in it. I was like, damn, this is something I could definitely rock on. Like as an artist, I'm like, this is totally me. Jams, I'm sorry, I don't know if he heard what you said. Something about a female artist.
Yeah, I said it. I liked it. It's definitely got a good bop to it. I was like, I could see. It's trying to think of who I would think of rapping over that, and I kept thinking it'd be like a female MC over that beat would be dope. You know, like somebody fun, but somebody like honestly, Berry from last week would probably rip that beat to shreds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was thinking Missy. So
yeah.
If you were thinking Berry, we're kind of thinking alike because they have a very similar style. So yeah, thank you for doing that, Lex. All right, we're gonna go back over to our other beast or our first beast again. Whitlock, are you ready, sir, to drop that second beat? All right, here we go.
This one's actually with King Wizard here, so yeah.
Ooh, friendly competition.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Damn, I'm going bonkers over here behind the scenes. Like when I'm hearing the keyboards and I'm just like, and then when that beat dropped, I was knocked me out. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right, how much of that was Wiz? How much of that was you? Like, I'm curious.
So on that one, I had made I'd already made a full beat with like some synths and like the flute and everything and the drums, and then I was like, I knew it was missing something, and I knew if I sent it over to Wiz, he'd go crazy. So he did the organs and the piano, just like all the rolls, all the little saucy touches at the end, and yeah.
Wow. Jay, are you there? Are you able to give a little input? What did you think of that one?
Had a real good vibe, real good bounce to it. You know, I wanted to just keep hearing it, keep listening to it. Yeah, I like it. It's different. I didn't comment on Homeboy's production unless artist from Queens, producer from Queens.
Yeah.
I like that joint too. Very different, very outside of the box. So yeah, I want to show love on that one as well.
All right, thank you for that. Jams, what do you think of that?
That was my favorite one so far. I'm gonna throw it out there and just say, so far that one took it for me. I don't know if it was the keyboard. I don't know if it was it was really good.
All right. Well, I'm not sure if you're watching the comments, but we're doing draft picks. People are picking their beasts of which ones are killing it for the night so far. So you'll be able to circle back and check that out later. All right. So Wiz, we're throwing it back over to you. Where you at? Okay, there you go. What do you have next for us?
I'm thinking we got a bit ratchet, a bit club as well.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Get it.
Psycho is crazy.
Start talking. Hello.
So, Jams, the last one was your favorite. I think this one's my favorite for the night so far. The whole time I couldn't fix my face. I had like a stank face on the whole time. I was like, like I could not fix my face. Yo, that beat is nasty. Oh my god! And then like it has like it's very different. But then when the beat drops, it like brings it all together. Like when you hear something that's so unique sound wise, and then when the beat drops, it just like pulls it all together to make this one like monster. So thank you for doing that. I'm gonna let Jams say, what do you think of this? Oh, you're muted.
I'm muted. You would think, right? I like that track a lot. I don't know if it knocked Whitlock out though. I don't know. It's close. It's close. But I like watching you two geek out in the car. Like it's hilarious watching you two like you know, but that's really, I like that. I do like that, the track itself. I like the beat. I like the drop that you had in there. The whole thing was hot, definitely. But something about that Whitlock beat that just got me. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, we're 1 for 1 between us because there's a lot of suggestions in the comment section. Jay, what did you think of that, sir?
I like it. It's got good energy. It made me kind of like, you know, have the screw face. You know all that. You know, you fill in the blank in your head. You got the hottest record in the world in your head, but you know you can't rap, so you just listen. Yeah, that was dope, bro. I fuck with it.
Yo, we could have made a video between the two of us, both of us screwed face, like we were doing it at the same time.
It looked like Onyx, like an Onyx music video. Just man.
Yeah, exactly.
What artist would you say that'd be good for?
Good question. He wants to know what artist do we see on that track. That's a really good question. You know, I'm gonna just throw this out, maybe because I was just listening to him in the car. Yeah. I'm gonna say Big Sean. Because Big Sean is able to do so many different things, and like his delivery is always different. Some like on most of his songs, I can see him jumping on this and really tweaking it to make it his. But that's just me, and I just heard him. So
I heard the baby. I can hear his voice.
Is it weird if I say Lupe Fiasco? I don't know why. I just feel like he might do something weird with it. He might do something cool with it. I don't know. I just feel like I could see him doing something with it. I'm weird.
Oh, because all of those is like dope suggestions. I was more thinking like Megan or something. But
Megan Thee Stallion and her niece. Yeah, I could see that.
I could see that.
yeah, that's actually super useful. I need to employ you all full time to just sit there listening to beats and saying, telling me who to send it to, you know.
We do that already, so it would be nothing new for us.
I appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you for doing that, Lex. We have you up next, sir. Let's
All
get
right.
it. You know, the second round is when it starts to pick up and get serious. So, we're gonna give you the floor right now, sir.
All right, no doubt. All right. Turn it up. Way up. Let's go fresh.
Yo, that has a really nice vibe to it. Yeah, I like the vibe on that track. All right.
Sorry.
I really like the vibe on the track. That definitely, like, it puts me in, like, I feel like when I could be in a whip driving and just like head nodding the whole time while I'm listening to that. So that definitely has a really nice vibe to it. I really appreciated that. Honestly, I could see that going in so many different directions, like very storytelling. Like, I feel like it could be a storytelling track. I don't know what the story would be about, probably about driving. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thank you for sharing that. James, what did you think?
No doubt.
So Hangry Hustler in the comments said Drake. I'm like, yeah, I could see that. But then I was sitting back and I was thinking, I'm like, you know, Young M.A. might kill that too. Like, yeah, I was just like, dang, she could probably do something real dope with that. But that's a good beat. I have to say, I'm sorry, Wiz, like they knocked you out. But Whitlock, you're still number one. You're still number one, Whitlock. but Lex, you close second now. You close second.
Jay, what did you think of that?
Fire, simple, hard, you know, a head bopper.
Yeah.
I personally hear two different artists on there. I'll give them to you. One, the first one that jumped out to me was Migos. I can hear the Migos on that. Really, that energy, the way they got it, that track, so it'll contrast with them so perfectly. The other artist, I thought it was Future. And that's it.
Oh yeah,
no doubt.
I see that too.
That's my fit right there. You put him on there with that, you know, that shit he be doing. That's yeah, it's
right.
All right. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for sharing your beats with us. I think, you know, everybody was so different tonight, which, you know, you're all from different places, but also the sound was completely different. And you guys know yourselves. You know yourselves as producers. You know yourselves as artists. And whatever sound you're putting out, it's like it shows in your work. So we really appreciate you giving a little insight of what your creative process is like and also sharing those beats with us. Thank you so much for that.
No doubt. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Dope.
No problem. And one more time, you can follow Whitlock at Whitlock Beats on his IG. You can follow King Wizard at I Am King Wizard on his Instagram, and LexSoFresh at 4 Elements Rec. All right, so go follow these guys because they have a lot of content on their Instagram and they have more in store. All right, so we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for that. Peace out. All right, so we have one more artist. It's our last and final artist. This is our amplified artist. Jay, do you have time? We're gonna.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, so Jams, do you want to take it away or shall I?
Well, before we do that, why don't you give him a sneak peek of what amplified actually is?
Oh, I can do that as well. All right, so Amplified is a very special segment to us because we like to know a little bit more about the creative process, inspirations, future projects, and more from the Amplified artists. Also, they're preparing a live performance of one of their newest songs for us here on Live and Untapped. Our Amplified artist also, he made an appearance on our episode 2 as one of our Beats with the Beats, like I mentioned earlier, and is back to talk with us more about his career as a music artist. So everyone, please give it up for Mr. JYJWLZ. What's up, sir? How are you?
Hey, Jules. Hey, you're on mute.
There he is.
How you doing? Hey, nice to see you.
We're good, sir.
How you doing, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
There's too many J's in this room, y'all. We gotta mix it.
All right, so we're gonna give a quick intro so people can know more about your resume and your work history. Jams, take it away.
Yes. So JYJWLZ is a music producer, songwriter, artist, and videographer. In addition to his open mic performances of his original songs, he also began producing and recording songs with other artists. Within that same time, he met another artist at Funkadelic Studios, an open mic, who invited him out to an iStandard Beat showcase, which he began to participate in as well. This eventually led him to meet multi-platinum Grammy-winning producer 𝗟𝗏 for the first time. JYJWLZ began filming 𝗟𝗏 every week as he created beats, quietly learning new tips and tricks from him. This led him eventually to traveling the States with 𝗟𝗏 and his personal videographer, creating content for upcoming producers. JYJWLZ eventually got into some beat battles with one true masters called At Last the Plug, where he won in 2018, and the other where he won a chance to collab with Meek Mill's producer Nick Paps. JYJWLZ has performed at a bunch of spots, including Iguanas, SOBs, the Korean Festival, and more. So everybody, please welcome JYJWLZ to the show. Yes.
Yay.
How you doing tonight?
Good.
All right, so we're gonna get to know you a little bit more on your artist side as a music artist. Like, what first got you into music? And I know we're focusing more on your songs as opposed to your production. Like, what first got you into it? Like, what inspired you to make music?
Well, I feel like it really started back when I was like watching a lot of it really started from like parodies, So like if you go to my YouTube and you go all the way back, like I made like the stupidest song ever, but that's kind of like what sparked it a little bit. But even back when I was like a little kid, when they used to have like scholastic book fairs and they had like a rhyming book, and that's when I started like putting little words together as a little kid and then having fun with that. Then but forward on, I just started making little funny songs, but then eventually it just started taking form into like actually like song writing, like actually making songs that mean something. So
okay. And how would you describe your sound, and the type of music that you typically create? Like, how would you describe that to somebody?
So I guess personally, I would say it's based off of the people like I like to listen to. So I would say like Drake, Tory, Tyler the Creator is one of my favorites. I had like a whole Tyler phase in like 2015. But like around that type of sound, some 𝗟𝗏𝗘, like R&B stuff as well. So like rap R&B mix.
Okay. And since you do write lyrics and you produce like your music, like what is your process? Like, do you start with the lyrics and then you go ahead and you make beats going to whatever direction you're going with the song, or do you make the beats and then you start writing to whatever you already created?
Most of the time, it's always like the beat first. So like I never saw myself as like a real lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But when it comes down to, I just like making like good sounding songs. So for me, it's like it starts with a good beat, and then I'll go straight to the mic and just lay down like melodies and ideas and cadences, and then I'll come back around, see what piece together like a puzzle, possibly sometimes, and then after that, then certain things might sound like words or whatever. I might, I was like, oh, that sounds like something. Then I'll start filling the words as I go.
And so, is there somebody, I'm just thinking about all the people that we've had on the show this evening and all the artists that we've mentioned this evening. And so is there somebody around today that you would like to collab with and work with on something?
I definitely want to collab with Tyler.
I think that was a given.
That was probably a silly question, right? I guess that was a silly question.
Yeah, that's one of my number ones. And SZA.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I can see that. Definitely can see that.
Like the vocals, that's like her melodies. That's what catches me. So, like I got beats for her.
Nice. And what's in the near future for JYJWLZ? Like, what do you have coming up? Any projects going on, or?
So, currently I haven't dropped anything recently, but I've been doing a lot of features. So I have there's a music video coming out July 4th with my boy 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. So that's 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘.
Okay.
We shot a dope music video in Nevada. Got some Jeeps and some Doom buggies and drove around and did a whole video. So it was pretty dope. So I can't wait, for you guys to check that out. So July 4th.
Yeah, I think you have some like behind the scenes clips on your IG channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so check that out below at JYJWLZ, and you'll see some of that.
Okay, well, that's super exciting. And so I'm looking forward to this performance you're giving us tonight. But can you tell us a little bit about the song that you're going to perform for us?
So the song is called Whoa. So it's basically about me for like a long time. Like once I got into college and was just working, like I didn't really make any friends in college until like my later years, like end semester. But throughout that whole time, it was just me going to school, coming back, and then just getting in the lab, just making music and just working. And then so it's basically just being that person to yourself, and just no one was there while nobody was there when I went to Barnes and Nobles looking up how to get my vocals to sound like, get the right mix. Those late nights staying up, watching tutorials or all that stuff.
Right.
So that's it's about that a little bit.
Yeah, you're like a jack of all trades, man. You're self-taught in so many different things. It's amazing. That's why I had to bring you back on the show and talk more with you. But we're very excited to hear your track. You said it's called Whoa?
Yeah.
All right, so we're ready when you are, and I think we're ready. James, you ready?
I was born ready.
Jay, are you ready, sir?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it. I'm going to give you the floor right now.
All right. Got a mic. I got the juice in the bag. Do it for the real ones. Yeah. Running on the track without a team. Your nigga had to go and take the lead. Pull up, take a shot cause I bleed. Now I'm done pulling on the scene. I dress to light up the scene. My goal to pile up the green. Drip start the rain, get the streams. 𝗟𝗩𝗘 supreme. We done made it through some tough spots. Not a heat, no light, now flow hot. Stay working till it's top notch. And she gon' bounce it to the beat style. Screaming as a kid to hit the treetop. Say, hope we kept me moving to a beat spot. Never broke, try to leave my mark on the street top. Always stay working, I won't ever lose a deep line. I keep the heat on me, doesn't matter the season. You wanna taste, motherfucker, give me the reason. I blow your head off, you couldn't handle the frequency. I'm on a whole nother level out of your legion. Some people marvel I'm wild, not yet established. Some big letters and matters and none slashes. I can see that she work with look like gymnastics. You know that's when the man's automatic. Running on the track without a team. Your nigga had to go and take the lead. Pull up, take a shot cause I believe. Now I'm in the spot with VIP. I dress to light up the scene. My goal to pile up the green. Clip start the wave, get the streams. 𝗟𝗩𝗘 supreme. It's how you live my life and take a risk, yeah. Building up the Bible like a sister. Building up the Bible like a sister. Now she wonder if I miss her. She don't fuck with me, how I fuck with you. I see what you about, how you really move. No, it ain't the same when you coming through. Just another bitch trying to get the loot. Cause it's about time I started moving out the backseat. Better every year, niggas training like an athlete. Only competition, me gotta prove it to the past me. Still feel the passion in me burning like it's last me. Cause a nigga trying to move, trying to elevate. From the basement to the center stage. Yeah. Running on the track without a team. Your nigga had to go and take the pull up, take the shot cause I bleed. Now I'm in the spot with VIP. Whoa, I dress the light up the scene. My goal is to pile up the green. Whoa, tips on the wig at the streams. Big jeweler reigning supreme. Whoa,
running on the track with our team. Your nigga had to go and take the lead.
whoa.
Pull up, take the shot cause I bleed.
Now I'm in the spot with VIP. Whoa, I dress the light up the scene. My goal is to pile up the green. Whoa, tips on the wig at the streams. Big jeweler reigning supreme. Whoa. So that's
All right.
On all platforms. Yeah, all platforms. It released it like maybe a few months ago during like the winter time. But yeah, thank you.
That's a fire track right there, man. Honestly, I wish I could get the full effect. Like it's one of those songs that I wish I was like sitting right there watching you perform live. I know it's virtually, we're not getting the full effect, but definitely a banger. Like for me, like honestly, it's something that I would listen to. I would play over and over again. It has a really good vibe, nice, like, you know, just a chill vibe to it. So that I would definitely listen to it. That's just one of my type of songs. Jams, what about you?
Yeah, I agree. It was a little hard for me to hear, but your energy was amazing. And from what I heard, it was really good. You know, the beat sounded great and the lyrics sounded great too. It faded in and out a little bit for me. But I mean, even though it faded in and out, I could still tell that it was a good track. So good. I like it. Good job.
Also, we lost Jay. I just got him back. I'm not sure. Jay, were you able to catch any of that? I know you're on set.
Yeah, I missed a little bit towards the end, but I caught it right before the breakup or the change up when it slowed down a little bit. I thought the record was fire. Like it had a good vibe to it. The hook's catchy. You know, it's just one of those records that, you know, when you listen to an artist album, I would go back to my favorite, you know, 4 or 5, and that would be one of them. Good work.
And then also, Jay, I don't know if you heard what he was saying before, but he just wrapped up his video shoot for it in Las Vegas in the desert.
Yeah,
so,
I heard him.
You know,
Yep, I was here for that. Absolutely. Yeah.
So as a person with an eye for music videos, you probably want to get your feedback on that as well.
Well, when you're ready to show it, I'm ready to talk about it.
Yeah, I already followed. So, you know.
There you go. Well, hey, Jay, thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate it. Again, you know, I've been a huge fan of you since you first came on the show. You and 𝗟𝗪𝗘, you guys have like such a really good vibe together and a good chemistry. I see what you guys are doing on IG. You're always putting out fire and doing something creative. So thank you for doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, man, we look forward to more music from you.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. So take care. All right, Jay, look, one more time. Thank you for being our special guest on the show. You're a busy guy. You're on set. We understand you have a lot going on.
Working back here. We're all working. whole team.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I hear you. But okay, so Jams, we're gonna close out the show. We actually do. Bera Bentley was trying to get back in here, but I think he's having some mic issues. So we'll put him on for a future episode. But
Okay.
Do you want to close it out?
Yeah, I got it. So special thanks to our guest for this evening. Jay, I followed you, so make sure you follow me back. Let's connect and talk about some things. I got some ideas from some collaborations we can work on. But thank you again for being with us this evening. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. You guys kept our comments lit, which was awesome. All the Beast with the Beats, you guys are amazing. All good work. All the drafted artists, you guys did wonderful as well. And so we'll be back again, not next week, but the week after with a brand new episode. We're taking a weekend off for the 4th of July. So make sure that you're back on July 11th, where we premiere episode 6. In the meantime, Brandon, where can people find you and follow you?
Yes. So real quick, we are coming back July 11th. Our special guest is Manny Faces. And you can follow me on invasion.music on Instagram. You can also follow my company, which is Anchor Talent Group, which is at Anchor Talent on Instagram as well. And follow us on Live and Untapped. We have 3 more episodes coming. We have 6, 7, and 8, and we got some heat. We got some more heat. Nice. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for your comments, the love, the support.
I gotta get my contact information.
Oh yeah. I'm just leading into it. You let me finish.
What if people are fans of Jams? What if
thank you
folks
for the
want to
love
find
and
me and follow
support.
me?
But most importantly, Make sure you follow my homegirl Jams. Jams, take it away.
Yes, please follow me.
Yeah,
I am at
that's what-
just_jams on Instagram or Jamie Jam on Facebook. And more important than following me, make sure you follow my radio station at WJMS Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All right.
Tell
and that's where
them-
you can find all of us.
Make sure you tag mine. They got to know who I am too.
Exactly. He's 𝗟𝗚𝗍𝗍. I had it up before, but you can follow him on Instagram as well. Look, Jay, one more time, thank you for joining us. And Jams, thank you for being a co-host. I think this is a really, really good show with a lot of powerful artists, producers, and a lot of stories to tell. So I'm really happy about this episode.
Thank you for having
Everybody
me,
stay
guys.
safe. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Stay safe.
Hey.
Jay, have a safe flight back.
Thank you, brother. I'll be back next week sometime. God
There you
willing.
go.
All right.
Peace.
Good night.
Bye.